Now, a new creative platform to encourage young poets to express themselves has been launched in Lagos. Modupeola Creative Writing Club organized a poetry competition for secondary school students to encourage creativity and test their knowledge of digital literacy. Senior reporter Ola Awakon captured the moment of lyrics and laurels.
Poetry as a genre of literature has been a long-standing medium of expression for many creative individuals.
Repeat.
These students are selected from different secondary schools to compete by writing poems on the theme digital literacy at the maiden edition of Modupeola Creative Writing Club poetry competition.
Welcome to the internet, where there's fake news.
The expressions in stanzas and verses were apt as the contestants presented their original poems.
When minds clash.
Digital literacy, a beacon bright.
At the end of the exercise, top grade secondary school emerged winner.
I'm so happy that we take the prize home, and it just opens up us to more opportunities. Now I member to the Modupeola Club.
The convener of the competition, Modupeola Creative, says the essence is to encourage creativity, discover talent and educate students on the basis of digital literacy.
I noticed that most of the youth these days don't know how to use the digital. They are not well informed about the digital world. Like e.g., let me talk about how they use the internet and how they use their gadgets for. They don't use it for things that they can benefit things for them. And looking at it, you know, when students are on the internet, they feel like they can insult whoever that is on the internet, and not knowing that the person you might be insulting might be your daddy's mate or your uncle's mate.
Talk about AI, artificial intelligence. You know, we sure agree that for every sector, you know, of all our endeavors now, has to have that that emphasis of digitalization, because that's the currency of today and that is the direction of the world.
Given the controversy arising from the negative influence from the digital space, the contestants argue that parental control is key for students.
We can use parental control so our parents can be able to observe what we are doing with the students in the internet, because not everyone are the same. Some people might be like that, some people might not.
Like, parents should just know that there are advantages and disadvantages to everything, and it is their duty and responsibility to guide their children through the advantages and not see the disadvantages.
In digital literacy, there are parental guide, so we can install parental guide on their phone to be able to, you know, because obviously some people have bad thoughts in their mind to watch different stuff.
Poetry is in the class of its own.
The president of the Poets in Nigeria and other literary scholars at the forum commend the initiative designed to promote poetry for positivity in the society.
Some years back, we started this promotion of poetry, and several persons were wondering why poetry, why poetry. But today, a lot of people are connecting with poetry, spoken word poetry and the like, in driving societal good, as it were.
Past, when we were growing up, we only read Mills and Bones and other thrillers. But the young people of these days are taking interest, very profound interest, in not just poetry, but also redefining the form of poetry through spoken word poetry, through performance poetry, and through various other forms.
A lot of youngsters are complaining that we elders are not supporting their talent. We are not supporting their, skill, and I think we should change our ways towards them too.
The host also designed a cake with poem inscribed in it to motivate the young poets.
Modupeola Creative Writing Club, through this poetry competition, has successfully created a new platform for poetic expression among students geared towards the development of the society. Ola Awakon, TVC News, Lagos.